slide here. That's the long version. Yeah, fine. Get the short one. Sorry. Here's one. You finished high school in 2004 and you studied in Sofia, Bulgaria for some years. In 2009, you started in Utrecht. I read in your CV that we actually live close to each other. That is to say, we live in the same street. But I haven't seen you around for the past couple of years, which usually is a good sign with respect to your marks and your extra activities. Or, well, maybe I'm being too hard, but could be. Indeed, you have undertaken a broad range of activities during your stay in Holland so far. Let's start with your studies, since that's primarily what we're here for today. You were accepted in the honors program of the faculty, and you always lived up to the expectations. You obtained high grades for your courses. I even noticed a 9.5 for economic growth. Well done. Also in Italy, you took your studies seriously, which was reflected in your grades at Lewis. At the end of your bachelor's, it was time to write your thesis, and you conducted an empirical research of corporate board characteristics and their influence on firm performance. You considered 40 companies in the period 2006 to 2010, and you evaluated the development of their boards. You looked into size, duality, and directors' personal traits, and at the end, you did not find a relation between the firm performance on the one hand and different board-related variables on the other. As a researcher, finding no relation is always a bit disappointing after conducting a lot of research, I know. But fortunately, you found a positive link between board size and women participation. Well, I've asked your supervisor, Peter Jan Engelen, for some lines about you. How's your Dutch?
Not so good.
Do you know? Can you understand the word toppertje? Toppertje? No? Okay, but the Dutch people do, apparently. That's what he thought of you, which means great. You were a very good student, ambitious, motivated, and you delivered very good thesis. I started off with mentioning the range of activities you've undertaken. In Bulgaria, you have taken various internships, trade work, tourist guiding, and also in accounting. Finding a job in a foreign country is always more difficult. However, that's about to change as you now already speak basic Dutch, which was, I was surprised that you didn't know the topic. Which is not in the dictionary, I think, so no problem. Your extracurricular activities in Utrecht were mainly focused around faculty. For the study association in Utrecht, you've been the chairman of the freshman committee and also treasurer at the prom committee. 4 years in Rome, you organized various activities for Erasmus students. Next to all of this, you have been a student assistant in the YES program, in which you provided students with project directions and you gave feedback to draft versions of their project. Well, you have built an incredible resume for a girl which still has to become 22 years old. You even had 29 appendices to your CV, which means that I can basically fill all my interest in you, but don't worry, I won't. There is one more thing I noticed on your CV, and that is during high school you participated in a project at school and you established a practice bank. The project was awarded several prizes, among which Bank of the Year. After reading that, I was a bit worried that you would leave the university, applying at a bank and receiving the bonus of the year. But fortunately, we can enjoy your contributions for at least 2 more years, as you will be doing the research master in multidisciplinary economics here in Utrecht. Next year. This year. This year. Great. After this, you hope to start an academic career at USC in order to study the economic behavior of companies. I think you've made a very good choice, and I'm sure that this institution is happy to have you here for some more years. Then I'd like to use one more input from your supervisor. Apparently, you asked him about every day whether the quality of your work is high enough. Now, please stop being nervous, as your quality is that high that I would like to tell you, your family and friends, that you're the only one in this ceremony that graduated cum laude. Congratulations.
Cum laude, ladies and gentlemen, means an average above 8. That's a very high distinction. and a special gift. So you can use that for another 2 years. Ladies and gentlemen, at first I would like to thank David Carrots for his eminent speeches. With an applause. We come now to the end of the ceremony. The short ceremony, that means that the drinks are waiting for us. We follow the following procedure. The special committee first leaves the hall, directly followed by our graduates. And then of course you are invited to join us in drinks at the Adam Smith Hall. And before I close this session, I would take a short look at the testers. Just looking at them was enough. Thank you very much, and I hereby close this session.
Dat komt nog een.
1, 2, 3. Okay. How about you? One more time. No, more pictures. Can you pass me over? Big one.
Je wil niet hoor.